Hello and welcome back to another video. We are over 50 days into this and weigh-in is upon us, but I have to bring sad news to the video, and that is I forgot I had work early this morning. I forgot I had to go in earlier until after I recorded last night's video. I checked my schedule and I'm like, oh no, I have to get into work early. And this morning I had one of those sleeps where it's like you never ever want to get up, like the deepest sleep you're ever in last night. So I didn't wake up early enough to get my weigh-in done this morning. So it will be happening tomorrow morning. So I apologize for that. It'll be included in tomorrow's video, especially since I am getting up a little bit earlier. I would be able to retrospectively throw it in this video and edit that up. But since I have to get up so early, I won't be able to really get that edited and uploaded in time. So instead, we're just going to be pushing it back a day, which isn't terrible. But yeah, that's the long story short of why I said weigh in tomorrow in yesterday's video, and you're not getting it until another day. So I apologize. But without further ado, moving on from that, like I said, had work early this morning, and that took up a majority of my morning. I was up early and working until around 2:30, and then I was able to get to the gym today for our pull day, and it was a bit of a shorter pull day today since I didn't really have as much time at the gym because I didn't wake up early enough and obviously had stuff in the morning. So I had to find a little slot between work. My work day is weird because I have all my morning responsibilities and early afternoon responsibilities and then I have my night responsibilities. So after the morning and early afternoon English responsibilities, I was able to squeeze in a quick 2-hour session at the gym. So that also includes taking a shower and getting back, which is what it is. So we had that for today with our pull day, like I mentioned, and that started off with, as always, some lat pull downs. The bars I've been using, the ones where you have to like grip like this and then pull down instead of the straightforward, if you know what I'm saying. I was able to find a longer version than the ones I've been using in the past, and that helped me get a much deeper stretch. And I'm definitely sore from yesterday, but I was able to get that stretch all the way through, which was really nice for today, and it felt really good. So yeah, really enjoyed that for the day. And then after that, we moved over to biceps. I did my inside hammer curls. After that, going to pullovers and closing it out. And I know I said closing it out, this is the fourth thing with the behind bicep curls, cable bicep curls. So, yes, we only did four things today. Some of those were a little longer, especially the bicep workouts. Those do take a bit longer than any back workouts, so I wasn't able to fly through them as quickly as I would have liked. Plus, I wanted to save time to get a little extra cardio in today just because I felt like I really needed it. So that was that, and then jumped on the treadmill as always for 35 minutes today. And I know I say a little extra, but that's really all I had the time for. And oh my gosh, I really can't talk, so I apologize for that. But we got through all of that with the cardio, and that's as always 7.5 incline and progressively moving up throughout, and then 2.5 speed progressively moving up throughout. And leg day was really hitting me today. I know it's 2 days ago, but sometimes for me, legs take a little bit to set in. So my calves were dying today in my cardio, which is what it is. But either way, got through that nice and easy. And then I ran into the problems. I forgot my towel to take a shower at home. So I don't have time to come back, take a shower, and go back to work because it's like driving past. So, like, the gym's here, my work's here, and my apartment's here. I'm not going to drive all the way here and here when I can just deal with it. So, I did, oh my gosh, I got a beard hair in my nose. So, I did end up just using a shirt as a towel today, which did the job, but it wasn't ideal at all. It was definitely rather annoying forgetting that. So that was the gym, and then had work until around 10:30. It is currently 11:20. So I got back home and ate. In terms of food and what that looked like today, I did get back to intermittent fasting. I feel like it works a little better for me than eating throughout the day. So I only started eating after the gym. So granted, I was drinking water throughout the day and feeling fine. So I had one of my slices of banana bread. I had that after the gym, and then once I got home, around an hour ago, I ended up having some little chicken wraps. I found at Aldi some more carb balanced tortillas. They're not the Mission Carb Balance brand. I forget the exact name of these. I'll have to look in a little bit. But it's basically a little smaller than a normal burrito tortilla, and it is 60 calories per one, which is really crazy for tortillas. Tortillas are usually 100 plus, like the carb balance ones that are still very good are still 110 calories per, and these are obviously 60. So basically, two of those is one carb balance, which was really nice. That I found those at Aldi a couple days ago. So I ended up making some chicken wraps with those, and that was literally just a bunch of chicken, a dill pickle spear, some avocado mayo, and hot sauce. So really keeping low on the calories in the sauce. It's around 40 calories of sauce, 60 calories of tortilla, plus a bunch of chicken, because pickles and hot sauce are really no calories. So I loaded up with as much chicken as what fit in those, because I want to keep the protein as high as possible, and then had that, and I had two of those. And with that, I also had another slice of banana bread, and then as a little snack, my roommate made some protein waffles for me a couple days ago, so I had one of those little corners of one, which was probably like 50, 60 calories, if that, probably less. So overall, got a really good amount of food in through the night, and I want to say roughly, like, I feel like I've been eating too much in the last few days, and I know I've been saying I've been making good decisions and dealing with the temptations well, but I'm still not sticking to my food and the best food for me in this journey. I've been sticking to healthy options of kind of crappy food, which is fine. I mean, we're making progress either way. And yeah, so that was the gym, that was food for today. And I just want to talk about, again, a little bit of what I talked about yesterday, and that is tomorrow's weigh in. I'm not really confident in. I feel like I didn't eat, obviously, with not eating the greatest over the last few days and having a couple beverages. Like, I feel like my calories haven't been great, and I feel like I've gone a bit over on a couple of those days. And I also feel like with eating like that, my body's just not going to be happy. So I'm not expecting crazy results. And then adding into the fact that I've been, like last week, I started taking creatine again, which is going to store a lot of a lot of water mass in my muscles. So I might add a little, like a few pounds of water weight. So I'm interested to see in tomorrow's weigh in. One, if we lost weight at all. I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't. I wouldn't be surprised if I stayed the same or even went up a little bit. That coming with the last time I had like gotten onto creatine, I feel like my scale went up for a week just because of how much water I'm starting to store, and it's hard to lose a lot of fat and like lose more fat than water mass I'm getting. So I'm interested to see the numbers of what my scale gives out, even though I know it's not the perfect number ever, but seeing if that muscle mass and water mass went up and if the fat went down, but I'm still staying around the same weight, if that makes sense. So we'll see what that all looks like tomorrow. And yeah, I do want. So I had an interesting situation happen. I my student loans I get hit with once a month. I'm just sharing a little personal finance stuff for a second. So those usually hit once a month. They didn't hit this month, but I checked my student loan page and it said they were paid, but it didn't hit my bank account. So I'm trying to figure out what that was. If for some reason it was just a bug and I get to skip a week of payments without accruing as much interest, I might be able to get my hands on a little bit of a camera. Obviously, I've been using my work camera here and there, but this camera would allow me to do a lot more than just set it up and stick in my room. The one I'm looking at is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is a very mobile camera to take with me that gets pretty high quality and also connects with the mics I already have, which would be really nice. And it would allow me to record a little bit different content rather than just sitting the camera here. Because right now I have no way of getting vertical shots with this camera because it's on a tripod and I can't just hold the tripod sideways and record a little short or anything. So going to be looking at what that looks like for me, but no promises there. It's also a little bit of money, so I might save another paycheck or two before I drop $600 on a camera and a couple extra stuff to go with it. But yeah, I just want to put that out there. If you see a difference in camera or an abundance of shorts coming through, that is why. I know I've mentioned it 1,000 times. I want to make some more shorts, but it's just finding the time for me. This is the busiest part of my year right now. Like the end of February, early March I genuinely never have free time, so we're going to see what that all looks like moving forward. But without further ado, I don't want to just keep on talking and talking. Tomorrow, I'll get my weigh-in done. I'll get the progress pictures uploaded, so we have that to look forward to. We'll see what those numbers say on the scale and see where we're at from there. But as always, I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate all the support in the comments. It's always amazing. And without further ado, to wrap things up, don't forget tomorrow to do better. Be a better version of yourself moving into tomorrow. Make tomorrow you happy by doing things in the present. That tomorrow you is going to look back on old you and be like, okay, thanks for the help. I'm doing so much better today. That is genuinely one of the coolest things you can do for yourself, is look back realizing you've had a better day. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.